guys, Ash here, Clash Royale. Welcome to the video, guys. Man, I wish I had better news for you guys. I'm not trying to be critical every single video. I want to be a bright spot in your day, not a negative one. But we can only deal with what we have in front of us, can't we? It's going to be maybe a negative video. Sorry, no positive vibes, no ukulele, but it is going to be a train wreck because we have maintenance at 10 a.m. UTC, June 30th, aka today. Elite wildcards, card conversion rate changes. Yeah, they finally listened, guys. The good news is there's card conversion rate changes. The bad news is the majority of cards are moving in the wrong direction, man. No. What does this mean? Just in case you're not up to the conversion rate that currently exists inside the game. Well, let's take a look. Somebody handily made this little cheat sheet here on Reddit. The commons are going to be 1 elite wild cards now. They used to be 2, so it's changed from 2 to 1. Now the rares are going to be 5 elite wild cards, meaning that the rares are going to give you 5. They used to give you 10. Epics used to give us 50. Now they're going to give us 20. So common, rare, and epic, the 3 rarities most available to the majority of the player base, have all been nerfed. That's right. We need a lot more. We need 50,000 commons to get an elite wild card. No big deal. No big deal. Legendaries and champions, they did move in the right direction, to give credit where credit is due. 1,500 and 4,000. It used to be 200 and 500, so big changes in the right direction for legendary and champions. However, it comes at a massive cost to, again, the rarities that, frankly, the majority, as I said, the majority of players are going to be getting a lot more of, right, than legendaries and champions. But to add insult to injury, as if this was not enough bad news, guys, we have Max on his birthday. Happy birthday, Max. No offense, man, but dropping the bad news. And I just want to take a second to point out here, guys, how unbelievably blunt he is and honest. I mean, like, listen, you can knock anything going on in Clash Royale right now, but you cannot knock Max's just sheer straight up giving the bad news straight to your face, man. Look at this. The average amount of total elite wildcards players can naturally earn from conversion each month is neither buffed nor nerfed. The goal is to make conversion rates for legendaries and champions feel better. That's all kind and well, but watch the first comment. But there will be no compensation for already converted magic items. So if you saved up your magic items and you converted them all to elite wild cards, you get nothing. All that wasted money / resources. Oof. I don't mean to gloat, I really don't. But I am so glad that I have not upgraded anything to level 15. I'm a man of my word, and boy, I would be pretty dang pissed off right now if I had used all my magic items to convert everything, and then I would have gotten so much more had I not, after these changes. Ouch! But, you know, Kamal Teja says, what we're probably all thinking right now. This is the first question that I had. Why can't you guys just increase the conversion rate of legendaries and champions instead of decreasing the value of commons and rares and epics? Can you answer, please? And Max says, this is where he goes like, just get ready for a blunt answer here. Because that would mean increasing the total amount of elite wildcards players can naturally earn from conversion each month. You know that, in other words, because that would be good for the players. That's why. That's why. It would give you more. That's why we're not changing anything. Wow. And even to his credit, he says, I know that's not what you want to hear, but the goal is to not change the baseline. The old bottom line, if you will. The baseline. Listen, guys, I could sit here and talk for 20 minutes on this. That's all the news that I have, honestly. They changed the conversions. Some in the right direction. The majority in the wrong direction. So I would say overall, players are not happy. Surprise, surprise. Another bewildering decision from Supercell. I mean, I guess I'll just say this. It's this really freaking sucks, especially the no compensation on top of it. Ouch. And then the whole thing is like, couldn't you have, like, listen, I'm not complaining about this massive boost in conversion to legendaries and champions, a significant, incredibly significant, increase, right? 8x on the champions, you know? So I'm not complaining about that, but maybe could we have maybe added a little bit of the overall elite wildcards, because that was the #1 complaint about this update, is the exorbitant cost of this. Could we maybe have done that to where champions go to, I don't know, 2,000 instead of 4,000? Maybe legendaries go to 700 instead of 1,500, and then we don't have to dramatically nerf all the other cards, you know, the commons and the rares and the epics. Oof. Anyway, guys, I really hope the next video that I record on this channel is a more positive one. I actually have a couple in mind, but no promises there, guys. Much love. Have a great weekend if you're watching this the day it goes live here on Friday evening. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.